Hello guys and welcome back to An Average Gamer Reviews, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Call of Duty series. I'm joined by Giltiadk and Thebishboyo, my same guest from last time. So hello guys.
Hello.
Okay, so let's start with, basically this is going to be an overall for the whole Call of Duty series, and if their new one, the title's going to be any good. Yeah, let's start. What is the earliest Call of Duty games you guys played?
For me, it was Black Ops. No, I played the one before that, like at my mate's house. That was the first Call of Duty I ever played.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
Just
that's
before
it.
Black Ops, yeah.
But it was like offline, just like me and him against each other.
Okay, because I remember I played Call of Duty 4 for the longest time. That was the first Xbox game I got, and that's what really got me into the series. What about you, Bish?
Call of Duty 4 was the first PS3 game I got, because I didn't have it. I really wanted that game, and I pretty much bought the new console just for that game because I saw that everyone was hyping it up, and I wanted to try it out for myself. And Call of Duty 4, I got to say, was probably one of the best Call of Duties out there. Like, even to this day, I mean, if it wasn't so hacked online, it would be really good still, but I mean, it's probably the best Call of Duty to date. I mean, Black Ops and World at War were pretty good. Like, World at War was actually my
World
favorite.
at War was the best.
Yeah. It was
I have great
definitely
memories of running around with the Arista. I think it was called the Arista? The single shot bolt rifle. I remember running around for ages getting kills with that gun because it was a sniper rifle without the stupid zoom in scope, which is what I really wanted from my game. So,
Oh, yeah.
now,
I went with the MP40 personally.
noob.
Overpowered.
So guys, what do you think about the direction the Call of Duty's taken? I mean, back from when it was like COD 4, it was less about the graphics and the visuals and more about the gameplay. Now they're doing it, so there's a lot of customization that you don't really need in there. Like, I admit the whole you can customize your own emblem thing is good, but everyone just ends up drawing like a black guy with a dick.
Well, I personally think in Call of Duty 4, I mean, the Call of Duty series has never really been about graphics, because if you look at every Call of Duty game, it does, like, it's tweaked slightly, but there's not much of a difference in terms of graphics.
I think the most
Well,
recent one is pretty good.
The new one that's coming out, it's going to be very different.
Oh yeah, it looks. I mean,
Horse riding animations.
if you compare like Call of Duty 4 to Black Ops 2, it does look like you can see the difference. But if you compare stuff like as it goes along, I suppose you could see a slight progression, but there's not much that's changed. I mean, it's the same sort of look towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. So guys, with the new direction that they're taking in their sort of progression of the story from Modern Warfare, do you think it's weird having a purely shooting game have a storyline? It's going back to the older days of shooting. It's taking a sort of, I would like to say, a Duke Nukem sort of way of progressing a story, like going through the different games and partly going back on yourself. But it feels weird for me having a storyline for my shooting games because I'd only really play for the multiplayer. What do you guys think?
They do have a
okay.
storyline, but they are mainly just multiplayer, really.
Yeah, I remember my mate saying to me that he bought the game purely for single player, and I thought you're wasting your money. 40 quid for a half-assed single player experience, and this was Modern Warfare 2, I think. Which,
In my personal opinion, I think the Modern Warfare series, the very first one, the story was brilliant. The second one, it was alright, but not anything special. And the third one, just it wasn't near as good. It just couldn't compare.
it was
But in terms
underwhelming.
of the Treyarch games, they do their story so well. I mean, World at War was amazing, and then they blew me out the roof with Black Ops, and I seriously cannot wait for Black Ops 2 because the story just looks so amazing, and all the stuff they put in there, like you can drive cars now, you can drive jets, all that kind of stuff, like all the different options you can take during the storyline. They've put so much innovation in Black Ops 2.
I
Yeah.
do prefer the Black Ops series compared to
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the Modern Warfare series is good because a lot of the demographic that they're going, even though it is an 18 plus game, is a lot younger. You do tend to get the little kids raging with the really high pitched voices.
Oh yeah, you're always going to get the odd 12-year-old on there.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
the
I've still
odd
got-
one, you'll probably get the often 12-year-old on there.
Yeah, I've been in lobbies where it's nothing but 12-year-olds.
Well,
You would have had a picnic there, Danny. You would have loved it.
That doesn't sound
I
pedo-ish.
think in terms of the Call of Duty series, in terms of its progression, the only ones that have really been doing anything for the past few years is Treyarch, because they've been doing stuff like zombies and customization, stuff like wager matches, the COD points,
Yeah,
the that thing where you can face against computers instead of real people on multiplayer, and you can even level up on that.
I
So
love that so much.
I mean, they've been taking it to a whole new level. But Infinity Ward, it just seems like they're pumping out the same game with just a new Modern Warfare, with just like the next number on it. If you get what I mean, it's like the
Yeah.
same feel. There's nothing new in it.
Well,
Granted, survival mode, but it's been done before.
yeah, Infinity Ward were the same people. They did Call of Duty 4. It's got their name on it. I'm actually looking at the boxes now because I don't want to get my figures mixed up here. They did number 4 and Modern Warfare 3. The jump between those two games is actually quite high. Call of Duty 4 was quite heavily done for their actual multiplayer and that sort of aspect. Like me and Thebishboyo both had in common because that was our first games for our preferred consoles. But now with Sledgehammer for Modern Warfare 3, they did the actual multiplayer for that, and I think they did a terrific job considering they're not the biggest company and they don't have a lot of experience behind themselves.
They did do quite a good job, but I mean, in terms of the campaign as well, I think the campaign went down in Modern Warfare 3 because, like, the whole thing with Western Simpeller and Activision, and like they created Modern Warfare 1 and 2, then they left just before Modern Warfare 2's release. So the crew for Modern Warfare 3 was like a skeleton crew. They didn't have the original creators of the Modern Warfare series, which is what I think brought it down a bit.
Yeah, and what heavily linked into why the campaign for Modern Warfare 3 heavily failed was the scripting aspect. It was so heavily scripted, I didn't have any control during the campaign. I mean, I was running through killing guys, and if I just wanted a mindless shooter, that would definitely be what it was for. But if I wanted to go, I want to be sneaky at this part, I want to go around them. No, my squad says they go through, so I have to go through. It's very regimented in that aspect, and that's something that I think personally brings the game down, in my own opinion.
But that's what I think Treyarch are doing really well with the new release of Black Ops 2, is like in terms of the campaign, you get given options of what you want to do. I mean, this is just from what I've heard. I mean, it may not even be in the game, but I think it's in the game. Like, I think that's what they said that they're doing, is that they're going to give you options which affect the storyline. So, I mean, you can. I mean, that also gives it multiple playthroughs, so you can get multiple enjoyment experiences out of the game. So, it's not just a one-time thing, including multiplayer and what all this new stuff they're doing with zombies, because they've got their own team now and their own office and everything like that. So, I think. In terms of the Call of Duty series progressing, it's all up to Treyarch, to be honest.
Okay, so that Giltiadk actually gets some talk time between us rambling. What do you think about the new introduction of horseback shooting combat? I personally think it's going to be sort of Red Dead Redemption dumbed down an aspect, but what are your personal views on it?
I haven't actually heard much on that yet, but it does sound a bit. I don't know the word. Different. It's very different compared to what they've already brought out, which is a good thing in my opinion, because it's not the same game played over and over just with new guns. It's gonna bring something new to the Call of Duty series.
Yeah, I remember seeing a comic. It was a load of people in a board meeting, and it was okay, we need a new idea for the Call of Duty game, and there was new guns, and then underneath it, it was like kill people, and then underneath it was like with new guns, and then shocked faces. That's basically all they do in every game. Rehash the single player, make it more scripted, as people have to do all the fancy graphics nowadays. It's the problem with all modern gaming is that you do get some gems in the works, but besides that, it's heavily scripted because they've got this new ability with their graphics, so they end up forcing you down one way, which is why indie games are making such a huge impact, because they've realised, okay, we don't have a lot of money to spend on these big graphics, we'll focus on gameplay, which means they're getting bigger and better. But keeping it on Call of Duty, and moving on with the sort of pace I want to keep these at, would you recommend a Call of Duty game to a friend?
I would, just because of the fact that so many people buy them. It's a good game to play with friends and everything. The only downside I have with like playing with friends and multiplayer is that on a lot of them it's based mainly on who's got a better connection. It's slowly degrading from skill and towards whoever has the better connection is going to be the one that's winning, basically.
Whoever's the host of the game.
Yeah, the hosts on matches just have like such an advantage over everybody else.
To be honest, the only Call of Duty games I would recommend to a friend is World at War, Modern Warfare 4, like the first one, and Modern Warfare 1 rather.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 4. You expect them to pre-order it in advance.
Yeah.
Let's get a Kickstarter for that. We want Modern Warfare 4 now.
and Black Ops. Those are the only 3 Call of Duties. I wouldn't recommend Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 because there's just not anything new in them. It's the same as Call of Duty 4. But World at War and Black Ops, I mean, you get a lot of fun out of zombies, and it's just improved. So I would definitely recommend those.
Yeah, I still play zombies with friends every now and then.
Yeah, that's because that's one of the most innovative. I can't pronounce the word.
Zombies. It's not the same as multiplayer, where it's just repetitive.
There are tactics, and I remember getting very, very concentrated and very strict and regimented on how we were going to do it. And it was literally, if you got a bad gun, you would ruin the whole strategy.
Yeah.
But the whole point of zombies is I think they took what Left 4 Dead have. They took that sort of aspect of you running around with zombies charging at you, that sort of thrill, and put it with the Call of Duty style, the decent graphics,
easy-going type feel.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
A first-person shooter.
Okay, just so this video is cut down short for the people viewing it, the one person viewing it.
It's me.
Yeah, it's gonna be you guys. You're gonna watch yourself talk. But out of 13.5, because that's a thing apparently that's what I'm gonna do because I don't want to be boring. Out of 13.5, what would you rate it? We'll start with Giltiadk. DK.
Again, it depends on like. It's kind of split because I'd rate the Black Ops series and Treyarch very high, but then games like Modern Warfare 3, I wouldn't rate those as high. Like, I love the fact that there's bots and everything in Black Ops, and they tried to do that in Modern Warfare 3 with this Spec Ops, but then the bots actually camp. I mean,
they introduced that. At least they're putting realistic players in, really. At least the AI knows that they just camp in a corner now.
But that's why I like to play offline, because you don't get campers.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I would, I don't know, I'd probably rate it about an 8.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Thebishboyo?
I gotta say, I'm gonna do them separately, because that's just gonna be my personal thing. Games by Infinity Ward, as it's gone along, it would be, from Call of Duty 4 days, it would be about an 11 or 12. But because of the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 making it go down so much, it's about an 8 or a 7 or 8. But Treyarch are only getting better, so I have to give them a 12 out of 13.5.
That's pretty good. For me personally,
Still some
I'm
improvement to be done. That's why they don't get a 13.5 yet.
Yeah, there's yet to be anyone on these 2 reviews that we've done that gets 13.5. But
maybe we'll do another review in future as it progresses. And
I hope to do more reviews. I like doing these. It's just talking about games, what I'd be doing anyway, but I'm recording it and having actually more of a serious discussion. But
give us some ideas in the comments below of what you want us to review next. What game do you want us to review, and we'll take a look.
Boom.
Or film.
Yeah, give us ideas. But personally, I'd have to split into single and multiplayer. Single player, I'd rate a 6. So scripted, I don't enjoy it in the slightest. But I enjoy the graphics and the hilarity when you can just shoot. You can just go around spraying people, and it's a very relaxing experience, but it's not a stimulating experience. But the multiplayer, I would give a 12 because what they do is they're doing a top job, and at the end of the day, Call of Duty must know that the multiplayer is their strongest aspect. That's what they're focusing on, and I've got big promises for the new game that's coming out, Black Ops 2, I think it is. Is it Black Ops 2? Yeah. The multiplayer for that looks promising because they're only getting better with it. But the single player, they have to pick up their game. Okay, so when it comes to this, will you be purchasing Black Ops 2 for your console of choice?
Definitely. I'm going to be out there like waiting for the release.
Bish?
I probably won't get it like on the first day unless I have the money. It's not a game that I'm gonna be getting. Like, it's not a game I'm looking forward to, but I will be getting it.
Yeah, I'll be getting it during the Christmas sales when it gets all really cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I probably won't wait until Christmas. I'll get it sometime in November. It's just I'm not planning on pre-ordering it just yet. It's not that great of a game. It just seems like Call of Duty is like below the other games that I want this year that come out around the same time. So,
And the reason I want to buy it is one, because I've never really bought on a game on the day of release, so it'd kind of be something new for me.
I bought that with
And-
Pokemon. Meh.
And nobody's gonna have like the advantage of me getting on late, and then everyone's got higher weapons and levels and just raping me basically.
that's why I don't really play multiplayer very much. I
Yeah,
get
one-
bored personally.
One quick thing, what do you think about the sort of development on YouTube, especially because of the quick scope, no scopes, the mad techers, as the kids say. What do you think?
360 no scope.
Yeah, the 360. I've actually done one of them. I was so impressed. It was
I've
so
done
lucky,
it too.
and I was on a private match with some mates, and even then they were like, "You lucky bastard! How did you manage that? You're shit at no scopes." So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is the end of our second review. We hope to do more. I don't know if I keep these two around though. No, I like doing reviews with these guys. It's good to get other points of view because I've got a very opinionated point, and they do
All
make good
gamers
points.
are very strict in their opinions. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we
We're
have to be.
opinionated bastards.
We live on the internet. Yeah, but guys, thanks for watching. Please like it if you did.
Leave a
Comment
comment
about
below
anything you
telling us
mentioned.
what you want us to review next.
Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Giltiadk's channel. 99 Skills.
Link in the
Subscribe.
description.
Yeah, just subscribe to Thebishboyo. We've got stuff coming up on our channels. We've got me personally, Diablo stuff. More of these reviews, hopefully. Check out the other review, Thebishboyo. What you got coming up quickly?
Spec Ops: The Line playthrough, and just uploaded some Minecraft. More to come soon with some Soul Calibur.
I'm in the Minecraft and the Soul Calibur.
I'm hopefully going to get some Minecraft up, I'm thinking. Just a bit of fun, and I'm still continuing on with my Golden Sun Let's Play. So check those out, guys. Subscribe and everything.
Just so I can, I'm going to steal this outro. If you sneezed in this video, bless you. Bless your faces. And we'll see you next time.